All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Martial React. It's been a long time, but I really had to take a break from this one. Had to get my setup right. But we're back. We are back, and who better to get us right back into the swing of things than Reverend Ghost himself. Reverend Ghost is a pretty popular guy around this scene. He's known for some very spectacular knockouts, some very spectacular fights, for taking huge risks in his fight. And he has sent us a fight today. I don't know who he is using. It's going to be a fight between Nate Diaz and Anthony Pettis. I have no clue who he's using. So I'm going to be watching the fight for the very first time. I expect a spectacular knockout. It is Reverend Ghost. And let's get right into this thing and sit back and relax. Enjoy the fight. All right, so here we go. Reverend Ghost. We've got Nate Diaz versus Anthony Showtime Pettis. Let's do this thing. They touch gloves. Pettis opens up with a nice lead leg kick. They are already throwing combinations. Pettis lands that nasty lead head kick. You got to watch out for that. That's a very sneaky strike. That strike comes up very, very fast. It's very difficult. Ooh, I just saw a nasty Stockton slap land there by Nate Diaz. But yeah, that kick right there, you have to be very careful with it when you play. That kick comes up very, very quickly. It doesn't have any wind up to it, and it does quite a few a lot of damage when it does land. So Pettis lands a nasty kick to the body and a kick to the head, a lead head kick. He lands it again. He keeps looking for it. But Nate Diaz is taunting. He is taunting. I have no clue who Reverend Ghost is. Maybe if I see, he's probably Anthony Pettis, because he does like to pick Pettis and throw crazy, wild strikes. So I'm probably thinking he might be Anthony Pettis in this fight. But we are going to find out very shortly. This Nate Diaz player is taunting. Try to get Anthony Pettis off his game. Lands his own nasty lead head kick. Okay. Nice elbow. Nice elbow. Nice spinning elbow right there. He sways that overhand shot. Now, when you're using Nate Diaz, one thing you have to keep in mind is he has very good conditioning. He also has fluidity, so you can throw more combinations and get away with it and not lose as much stamina. So with Nate Diaz, you kind of have to, I wouldn't say brawl, but it has to be a measured aggression. You can push forward and you can do damage when you have Nate. As I see Nate Diaz switching the stance right there. He's taunting, lands a nasty head kick. He slaps. Dude, there's a lot of slaps going on here. I've seen like 3 of them now as he gets hit with that nasty. He slaps him again. Oh my God. He is just slapping the crap out of Anthony. Dude, if I was this Pettis player, I'd be so frustrated right now. I hate getting hit with that strike. Absolutely hate getting hit with that. Okay, so Nate is still taunting. Leg kick. Man, they are just in the middle of the cage, slugging it out. They have not really taken a step back that much. Like, I don't think I've seen any of them go past the black line, the first black line. They're right. Okay, so Nate just went past that. He lands a nasty overhand body kick, head kick. That was blocked. Sway that one. That is a lot of combinations, man. Okay, so round number lands an. Oh, Anthony Pettis goes for that one. Oh my God, look at these combinations. Body kick pushes him backwards. Pettis is hurt. He needs to back up. Round number 1 is over. Good round so far. I would say that Nate Diaz was the one that landed the cleaner shots. He was able to land those Stockton slaps quite a few times. Let's see, they touch gloves. Looks like there's no love lost here. The Anthony Pettis player understands that Nate is just trying to get in his head. He does not mean anything bad about it. It's just gamesmanship. Pushes him back. He's still taunting. The one thing I've noticed is, the second this Pettis player goes in to land a shot, Nate is throwing. He's throwing shots in the middle of his own combination, and that is really disrupting his rhythm. That's something good to do when you have a guy like Nate Diaz, who is very long, who has some very nice boxing, and who also has fluidity. You can kind of get away with that a little bit. So Pettis, if I was Pettis, I'd be using more kicks. I think Pettis needs to be kicking more. He needs to use more kicks as opposed to punches. The punches belongs to the Diaz brothers. That's what they do very well. Right there with Pettis, if you're using your kicks, that's when you do more damage. He is landing that lead head kick over and over again. You got to be real careful with that shot. Be very careful with it. Nate is switching his stance. That's very interesting. He goes from the conventional stance to southpaw over and over again. Ooh, parry into a lead head kick. Lead head kick again. Man, I'm surprised Nate has not been rocked by that by now. Another lead head kick. Anthony Pettis loves that strike. He goes for the lead head kick again, but he's losing stamina. Lead head kick again. He is, man, it's crazy he has not been rocked by that. He catches him with a freaking crazy. Pettis is really gaining on him right now. Diaz is hurt. I'd say he is very hurt right now. He needs to really be careful. Dude, I still don't know who ReverentGhost is. I have no clue who he is. I can't tell. They're both taking risks. They're both aggressive. I can't tell who ReverentGhost is. I guess we'll know when we see who wins the fight. Oh my God, nasty combination. I love that straight uppercut, straight combination. It's a very nasty combo. Push forward, Nate. Push forward. His stamina is going down. Right here, I would push forward. I would push forward right here. Right there. Stamina is going down for Pettis. Pettis is still dangerous, though. He's looking for the slap. Uppercut. Yeah, Pettis is really starting to slow down here. He has exerted a lot of conditioning throwing those head kicks. Head kick again. He's still landing them. He's still landing those head kicks. Spinning kick to the body. Oh my God, Pettis is slowing down right now. He's really slowing down, which means his power is not going to be what it used to be. Nate can really push forward hard right now if he wants. Pushing forward. Round number 2 is over. So far, so good. So far, so good. This right here is a fun, entertaining fight. Once again, I have no clue who ReverentGhost is. I have no idea. No clue. No clue whatsoever who he is in this fight. Ah, they didn't touch gloves this time around. Jab, straight uppercut from Nate Diaz. Jab straight. He goes for a takedown. That's interesting. Straight jab. Okay, he's not going for a takedown. He's hurt. Nate is hurt. He goes for the. Ah, that was too obvious. That was way too obvious going for the Muay Thai plum. And Pettis is hurt. Oh boy. Straight uppercut, straight. He's pushing forward. He's trying to slap him. He switches his stance again. Body kick. Dude, they are just hurting each other here. Lands a nasty overhand uppercut. Oh my goodness. Anthony Pettis is badly hurt. I would back up right now. I would not try to engage. Just back up and recover. You are very hurt right here. Slaps him. Uppercut. Oh my God. This fight's done. This fight's done. It's over. Holy shit. So ReverentGhost was Nate Diaz the whole time. What did he catch him with? I think he started off with a slap. And then a nasty overhand left. I think he started off with a slap, hit him with a straight uppercut, and the combination with a nasty overhand left. That is a very nasty combination, especially when you have a guy like Nate Diaz. But that's it. Thank you so much to ReverentGhost for sending in such an amazing fight. That was an amazing knockout. Really enjoyed it. Once again, guys, if you want to send me a fight for me to review, for me to react to it, send it to my email address. It's going to be in the description below. Like I always say, do not tell me who you are playing with. The reason why I say that is because If you tell me who you're playing with, I tend to be partial to you. I tend to focus mostly on what you're doing as opposed to just commentating on the fight as a whole. So don't tell me who you're using. Just send me the fight. Don't tell me how the fight ended. Don't tell me anything at all about the fight. Send me the fight, and that's it. Let me commentate over the fight as a whole. And then at the end of the fight, we'll know who you were using, and you'll get your full credit. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series. If you do, I'm going to keep doing it. If you don't, if I don't feel like you guys really like this as much as my fighter request and featured fighters of the day, I might drop it. But so far, I'm loving it, and I'm going to keep doing it. Thanks again so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy that, and I will see you guys in the next Marshall Reacts. Be safe. Be safe.